It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life.
I'm not gonna make it. You're gonna have to go on without me.
Well, I can't say fucking in the first. We can bleep it. It doesn't matter.
I'm bleeping off the first rip.
We need Jesus Christ to come back right now. We need him. It's looking rough out there. It's looking bad. We need salvation. I know I need him. I don't know about you. I know. But the churches aren't open at 2 o'clock in the morning, dude. You can't go get anointed in the middle of the night when you need it the most. You know, when you're really thinking like, God, please save me. Office hours only, you know? It's bullshit. Things are looking rough out there on the streets. If you're out there amongst the people, I know a lot of people work from home. A lot of them have these cushy routines. They live in the suburbs. I just got back from Detroit. I just spent some time in Detroit, Chicago, Kansas City. I'm out there, you know. I'm touching hands. I'm amongst the common folk, and let me tell you, they're having some interactions. They're having some strange shit happen to them as well. Go ahead and pull up the video I sent you about. Just click the link
For the overdoses.
Yep, I want to watch that. I haven't seen the full video yet. Full disclaimer: we're gonna patch it in, kind of like up here.
Oh, that first one looked a little iffy.
Don't do. We'll blur my arms. I think that's gonna be what happens next. They're gonna just start blurring everybody's arms so that when they talk expressively, if they're like, everything's crazy from this to that, and it's like they can freeze frame. The arms are gonna be blurred. We're gonna have tracers. I'm gonna look like an Indian god. I'm gonna have like 8 arms. Whoa, did I take acid? No, I'm just pioneering technology to prevent, fuckery. You're not going to get me. I know I'm wearing a white hoodie. I have the headphone thing right on the bubble. It's a new hoodie, so...
It's got to break in.
Yeah, we had to make sure Joe wasn't also wearing white. Throw a flannel on, you fucking idiot. Yeah. Go ahead and pull the video up. Make it full screen.
I can't cut the video.
Oh, no.
We can watch it right here. It's on there. You'll know what happens. The title itself is... Let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's watch.
The audio kicks in here in a second because they have to turn it on their body cam.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Any context for listeners? Nothing? Raw dog?
I mean, right now we are looking at some palm trees. Where is this? This is in Sacramento, California. This actually happened a little while ago, 2023, but it's just making the rounds now. I guess this is coming out in court, or maybe just the right people got a hold of it and they're like, "What the fuck?" But this guy, there's like a dude. They've blurred out his face. He's just kind of having a good time. He's dancing around and.
He's wailing his arms, but they blurred his face. But with your logic, eventually.
Yeah, I mean, they could. Yeah, they'll blur the arms instead of the face. Here we go. So he's going over to make contact with this gentleman. And he's making his location known.
What's up, bro? What's good? You okay?
Pretty standard contact, asking him if he's okay. I don't know if they suspect him of any crimes other than possession.
What ethnicity is it?
Dude, I forgot your name, bro. What is it again?
I don't know, but this is definitely California because the cops are like, dude and bro.
You was dancing at the same time too, man.
You
promised me your best dance moves. Who? You.
Yeah?
You promised me your best dance moves.
Yeah, definitely.
You promised me your best dance move.
Yeah, these aren't like those Bristol, Connecticut cops.
The last time I went to the stadium was was about to fall down.
This guy is realizing that he's talking to cops and he's no longer dancing. You can't dance in front of cops for too long.
Is that what that foil is right there in your pocket? Or be real with it. Just be real.
Oh, they spot the foil in plain view, dude. They didn't even need to search him.
Could be, is it? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Nah, not for now.
So you could either hand it over or I could put you in cuffs and take it out your pocket. It's up to you.
Ooh.
Just no, it's not illegal.
No, the one in your little drug pocket.
Drug pocket.
Your little drug. I mean, everybody does have a little drug pocket. That's what they make the little pockets for. You know, they make the little pockets for the drugs. Go ahead and pause it. When you're in possession of drugs, oftentimes substances can cause paranoia as a side effect. A great deal of them do. Not just like the idea that like it's illegal activity, but also it itself will make you paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you try to have like a place for it. You know, like I got to a lot of people love Crown Royal bags. Are you familiar with this phenomenon?
Yeah,
Everybody has a stash bag in a Crown Royal bag. Usually the green apple one indicates like a certain level of classlessness. And they will have foils with powders and crystalline structures and other syringes and just paraphernalia, spoons, straws,
Lighters.
yeah, all kinds of stuff, and they keep it sometimes if they're not a bag person. This guy's clearly not a bag person. He's got a little pocket. He's got a little drug pocket, and this cop knows about little drug pockets, and you know they're trained on little drug pockets and. He's displaying expertise. Right on. Go ahead. Continue.
So I hand it to you and then what?
So I hand it to you, and then what? A man who's,
You get it back?
How about that straw right there?
I mean, he's got no negotiating skills whatsoever. I hand it to you, and then what? And then he hands it to him without any information whatsoever.
Oh, I thought you.
He's got a straw and foil.
You want that shit, bro? You almost passed out last week.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You're on that shit. I mean, he's just leveling with the guy.
Nah, that wasn't me, sir.
That female deputy from last week?
I didn't go there.
You want me to do my job?
Oh, do you want me to do my job?
What a threat.
Yeah, I know. This guy's lazy as fuck. He's like, do you want me to do my job? Because I really don't want to. He's going to take the lighter and the change. His entire life savings now depleted. Just tossed onto the ground.
Anything else?
It's the bracelet. They saw the bracelet on him and they were like, this guy's poor.
Did he just pull out a syringe?
Did he?
That thing right there.
Let's see. That looks like a straw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a cut straw. They smoke substances off the foil. You hold the foil, you get the lighter and you hold the foil, and then you have the straw and you inhale the smoke. It's like a funnel for the smoke.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know.
All right.
It's just wild to be going through those dudes like that's pockets with no gloves.
I mean, that's the job. You know, some people wipe asses.
Sure. And they make a lot less to do it.
Yeah, they both make bullshit. So damn, he really handed it to him and they cuffed him anyway. What a fucking, do you want me to do my job? He was gonna do it regardless. What a piece of shit. Okay, Sacramento County, walking back over to the car.
Doesn't have a clicker, so let's use a key.
I get it. I mean, sometimes it be like that. Those fobs are expensive to replace, dude. What a ripoff. And they probably have a contract to get those serviced somewhere, and they have to pay like $100 for a fob.
Yeah.
Taxpayer dollars. Oh yeah, just take all your buddy's gloves, why don't you? What the fuck? You didn't come prepared to your own fucking traffic stop? This guy didn't even have a car, he's just dancing behind a gas station.
Who? Yeah, that's what I was. Who called? It never said who called.
Probably some fucking white lady who stopped at the gas station.
Yeah. There needs to be a wellness check. There's a man really happy and dancing.
Yeah, there's a guy who is feeling the rhythm, you know? There's a guy who's grooving. He just fingered his pocket like that. I hate the way they... This poor guy, this poor son of a bitch, you know, he just was dancing with his little drug pocket, and now he's in handcuffs. He knows he's not going to be in jail for long. It's California. They just let people out.
What exactly is this? Crystal?
He says it's crystal meth. He said, what is this? He says it's crystal. This guy's looking at it like...
You just been chasing the dragon, huh?
You just been chasing the dragon, huh? Jesus Christ.
Do they still use that term?
Oh yeah, that's big in the meth field. So I mean, Sacramento, I'm sure he encounters a lot of meth heads. They don't treat meth like anything. Fentanyl is still kind of a big deal no matter where you're at. So it makes sense that he lied and said it was crystal. If they're just going to write him a ticket and this isn't going to go to trial or anything, they probably won't test it.
You was, bro. But last time I saw you tweaking on the grass back there.
So he's wrapping this up. What's the chain of evidence looking like? Because while I have not seen this video, it is my understanding that a police officer smokes those drugs. So I guess let's wait and see. He throws it into a glove, not an evidence bag.
And then just throws it in the
hides
locker.
it. Yeah, just puts it with all of his shit.
Chasing that dragon, boy.
Chasing that dragon, boy. He's not shooting it up yet, so he can't love it that much. You know, that's how you know you're dedicated to a drug is when you're like, I need to know what this is like, unadulterated, just right inside me. This guy's smoking micro metals.
So is he still gacked at this point?
Well, he said it was crystal, but
He's
apparently it's fentanyl, so he's probably not gacked. He's
cited him last week.
He's geeked.
Because I imagine if he's like, dude, just getting arrested while rolling would suck. So just like the thought of being like, fuck yeah, dancing behind.
Oh yeah, no,
That's gotta
it
suck.
basically immediately sobers you up when you get. Yeah, it's a sobering experience getting arrested. If you're fucked up enough, sometimes reality doesn't set in until you wake up in jail.
Yeah.
But
like, yeah, this guy, he went from dancing by himself to no music.
yeah, well, I mean, sometimes you don't even need music to dance. You just fucking. I mean, there's clearly music playing from the video, but okay. So now we're watching the original guy. Is this the guy who put it in his car, or
Yeah, because his
Okay.
car hasn't moved.
okay? So this is the dude who has it in his car, who took it off of him in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is the one who put it in the glove in the thing.
Let's see that hood right there. Let's see the front of the vehicle.
Okay. So he's taking him back over to the front. giving him his money back, or
Hey, I'm gonna cuff you, okay?
Is he buying the drugs?
yeah, that looks like a sale to me.
Change in your pocket.
He's now.
Oh no, he said I'm gonna put the change in your pocket. So that was
Okay.
money they had pulled.
Yeah, okay. So his life savings has been recovered. Dude, he's back up. Life is a gamble. It's all ups and downs, you know? He's taking a chance. And he just broke even.
Wait, you get a ticket for meth in California?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying.
What the
It's like
fuck are we
no
doing
big
here?
deal. I mean, do you do meth?
Well, no, but
Me either.
what do you get for like?
Be real with you, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
I mean,
gonna
it's a lot
incriminate
of stuff
on
is
the pod.
decriminalized. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
The citizens, the number one.
there's a push to recriminalize a lot of shit. They're trying to make weed illegal in California again.
Oh man.
Yeah, ask Kamala Harris about that.
It's not bad to be homeless, but
She's voting big on that bill.
how do you be homeless?
She's not voting at all, stupid bitch.
You don't have access to a phone.
So I guess they're just talking.
Yeah, they're just kind of like
talking.
bullshitting. We're not gonna jump around. We're gonna let,
They're a resource. They can give
you know what I'm saying? This is a fresh new take on the Not Gonna Make It pod. We're gonna sit through this and I'm gonna comment on it and I'm gonna pause it a couple times.
It's like the movies.
It looks like they're. Oh, shut up. They're just.
This is my area.
This is my area. He's like, all right, don't be dancing out here, dude. We're gonna have a dance battle. It's gonna be like set it off. Shit's gonna get real crazy if you keep dancing behind this gas station. Don't make me come and shoot a dog. That's what cops do. Don't make me beat my wife because you're dancing.
Okay, so it looks like we're back at the station here because
Okay.
that's the badge and everything.
Okay.
And then
So he just, cuts his body cam off and drives back to the station. Shifts over. Just wrote him a ticket. Didn't have to bring him in. All he had was a little crystal. Whatever. No big deal, dude. California, everybody's on a little crystal. Drugs are in every neighborhood. Crystal meth is in every neighborhood. You think that it's not around. It's around. And it's dirt cheap. So the homeless have it. People that don't make a lot of money have it. People who work in kitchens are on it big time. ONIT, they're working triple shifts. They're working 24 hours at the Waffle House, fucking just making it happen because they're good. They're committed. They're dedicated to their jobs. Meth heads are actually really good at their jobs.
yeah, they're really good at multitasking.
I mean, yeah, they're all over the place. Time management can maybe do a little better because they can get sidetracked. Don't let there be any side missions. There needs to be somebody to organize when there's a meth head. Are we missing anything? I feel like
the second cop just pulled up.
Okay, I thought I saw somebody like run out, but I could have just been hallucinating, I guess. So, okay, yeah, this we've got another cop whose face is blurred out, not his arms. They're a little behind on the tech. But he's walking in. I guess this guy's been taking a while. Goes into the bathroom. Why is there no sound? Oh, yeah, he hasn't turned it
He
on.
hasn't turned it on yet. Looks like he found a guy in
Yeah,
the bathroom.
yeah, he found the other cop passed out on the floor. Where the fuck? Dude, turn your audio on. This guy's a fucking
The audio
certified
is on.
retard.
Oh, you're talking to the cop.
Yeah,
You were
no,
talking
yeah.
about the
Yeah, no, not you. I know every time I call somebody it's a retard, it's you, but
What did he just grab?
probably Narcan.
No, I think he got like a turn. I think he thinks he's having a heart attack. Although you wouldn't use
Maybe
a
just
tourniquet
like
for
a
heart attack,
first
would
aid
you?
kit. Yeah, it's just a kit. No, it's straight for the Narcan,
Holy
dude.
shit!
Dude,
How big of a what the fuck?
That's how big of a problem it is. Drugs are, and dude, the cops carry Narcan for each other.
That's
And this guy fell funny. He fell. He's yelling for him. Pause for a second. Pause before we get into this. This
That's-
guy fell like the trans school shooter. He fell like the guy in the chick in The Departed when they shoot her and they're like, oh, she fell funny. Like he's like just posed like he's like hitting a guitar solo almost. Knees bent backwards, just fucking. He was fucking doing his best Aerosmith impression and just fell the fuck out.
Dude, it would have been hilarious if he just like saw it, went past it, walked up to the urinal, and just hollered behind his shoulder and just goes, "Chasing that dragon, are you?"
Chasing the dragon on that air guitar. Chasing that dragon force, huh? Through the fire and flames. Fuck yeah. Dude, that's a deep cut for the Guitar Hero fans in the poll below. Do you remember Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock?
Because if so, you're gonna love fentanyl.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you belong in Sacramento.
And on the force.
Yeah, you need to be a boy in blue. Go ahead and let it ride, dude.
Yeah, where my car's at? Where's Norcan apply?
Oh, he's snoring, dude. He got good.
Leave that door open!
Leave the door open. It stinks in here. He shit his pants.
My radio's dead. Huh? My radio's dead.
My radio's dead.
Radio's late.
This guy's a fucking... Jesus Christ. What kind of police force... Hang on. Pause it again. I'm so sorry, Joe. But what kind of police force do they have in California where you show up, you find your partner damn near fucking dead of a fentanyl overdose. You got to bring Narcan for your partner. He's passed out jamming and you fucking leave the door open and call for help. My radio's dead. You got a junkie and a fucking dork with a dead radio. How are you addressing the gangs in Sacramento? How are you addressing the problems in the communities in Sacramento, the blacks versus the browns? How are you addressing anything that happens when you're worried about your own partner falling out and you can't even call for backup because everybody's got a dead radio? This isn't Target, dude. It's not calls for fucking like,
That is Target.
Hey, do we have something in the back? Like, I turned my radio off, dude. Fuck these people. I worked at Target for a little bit when I was on probation. They were nice enough to fucking hire me.
It's like when they first show up and they're all like grabbing their gear and suiting up, and you know there's that one fucked up radio that you get left with because you're
Oh
late
my
to the
god!
party.
And it doesn't even fucking clip
Yeah.
on. Right? Yeah,
He's just like, dude, sorry, he has to die from fentanyl because I got the shitty radio
yeah,
today.
dude. I'm the rookie. Hazing. Am I right? Hazing. Dude, this force is going to need some reform. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about defund the police. Jesus Christ. This is who they can afford to hire, dude. I think we defunded them enough. My God. I mean, this dude... Yeah, let's let it ride, because he thought it was meth, which means he was trying to smoke meth. I mean, you got a meth head on the force. I read a little about this. This guy, he showed like signs, like they check under his nails, his hair follicles, shit like that. He's been doing meth for a while. Imagine how many meth heads he wrote tickets to and went and smoked their shit in the police station bathroom,
That's
nonetheless.
kind of like a G move.
It's kind of just what all of them do anyway.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
there are so many examples. There was one in Kansas City where there was like somebody opened their door and there's a cop and fucking his jaw is working. He is like clearly on one. And his partner is standing there just like kind of regular. And he's like, the cop's wearing sunglasses and it's like 2:00 in the morning and he's just clearly geeked to the fucking max.
Where's this crime?
Yeah. I'm looking for something. And he's like talking to the partner. He's like, your partner is just geeked out right now. You're just gonna let him do that? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. They cover for each other. They just find him in the bathroom. They're gonna just let him, go like try to make a traffic stop on like a stripper at 2:00 in the morning. Like he's not geeked up.
He probably like popped them masturbating in the office. So they were like, all right, well.
Yeah, imagine the dirt they have on the guy who found him. That because he went straight for the Narcan. This can't be the first time this has happened. It's got to be the only time he died, though. You only get to live once.
I think that's what I'm so blown away by is that no heart attack, no like, are you good? Just Narcan, right?
I mean, to be fair, we did not get the audio when he first walked in. So he could have been like...
He probably heard the groaning.
He could have been like, hey, man, I don't hear you doing your guitar solo like I normally do. Because if he's normally smoking meth, it actually also makes sense for him to be in that position, just jamming out, or also checking for a trap door, Like, he's putting the pieces together. If he's smoking meth, he's trying to become a detective. He's actually probably a pretty good cop. He probably closes a lot of cases on meth for whatever division. There's no way he's just like if he is just a beat cop, he's got to be like... He's like Lester Freeman, he was like a detective, and then they were like, no, we got to put you in the pawn shop unit. You're too good. Too good at closing cases. You're making the rest of us look bad, McNulty. You ever seen The Wire?
No.
You piece of shit.
I
Shut up.
know what you were
All
quoting.
right, it doesn't matter. It does. Well, the fans will know. You guys have seen The Wire, right? Check out The Wire.
I think maybe in an earlier episode I said that I have seen The Wire.
How embarrassing.
I lied. Okay, let's so
are you running the podcast
well, I just want
now?
to say checking for trap doors and playing guitar solo on meth in the position where your knees are. Dude, I can't even
Thank
bend
you.
that.
It'll be a clip. Once we get you to shut up, I have more to say about it.
I can't even bend my knees. Like, if I stretched and trained to put my body in that position, it would take me 3 months.
You're clearly not hearing Freebird in your head. That's what happens when you smoke the drugs. That's why the guy was dancing like that. It clearly wasn't no like R&B. Like he wasn't two-stepping. Like you don't see like crackheads would two-step. They would be getting jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? The new drugs that are on the street, they get people dancing all kinds of crazy, like acting out of control. They're just snapping at weird times, like,
Offbeat.
Yeah. Dude, I was a little unrelated, but I was at a Boldy James concert, and it was authentic. It was on the southwest side of Detroit, and there were a big mix of people. But there was one crackhead who they got out of there pretty quickly because even during the openers, he was throwing out ad libs, which is okay. Like, I'll be like, come on, I'll say shit. But he just kept saying, right now, like loud as fuck and not always at the best times. And sometimes it would be like the opener is like showing their like range of like, I got like that shit that's like turned, that shit that's lit, the shit that's hard, but I also got shit that's like it's about the dead homies and shit, so it's a little slower and more reflective. And then right now.
Wait, it was a crackhead saying that?
Yeah, the crackhead's like yelling out right now like a motherfucker. They had to get him out of, and then he pushed up on like 2 18-year-old girls and and right now and they were like, bro, you gotta leave. But yeah, I mean, you smoking crack, right now. I get it. This guy, he's hearing like something.
He's hearing probably the most beautiful stuff, rock and roll.
He's hearing his mother sing him a lullaby as he chases that light at the end of the tunnel, apparently. But he's rocking out, and he's down there. How unsanitary. I can't imagine the cops are very good at fucking cleaning up. You know, it's just a bunch of losers. It's their wives are at home making sure dinner's ready. Otherwise, they fucking, you know, get the Rodney King treatment. And, you know, like, dude, 40% of them report the abuse. And
Oh yeah,
it's a lot.
they beat the shit out of their wives.
Yeah, so I mean, their wives are at home. They don't have women at the station cleaning up the fucking, you know what I'm saying? All the Mexicans, they would arrest them.
These guys are Mexican.
They are Mexican.
Well, that's also like a California thing. A lot of Mexican cops.
Yeah, there are a lot of Mexican cops in California. There's just a lot of Mexicans in California. It's almost like they're trying to take it over. It's almost like it's a strategic move.
It's almost like it belonged to them at one point.
Well, belong is an interesting choice in words. Does land belong to anybody?
Honestly, this patch of soil, this patch of tile that this man is on, that belongs to
those
him.
15 dirty tile in the Sacramento police, in the Sacramento Sheriff's Department office, where this officer likes to... Dude, I wonder if he did it off the foil or if he has his own pipe. Or if he if he got a pipe that he liked off somebody and he's
Yeah.
like, dude, this guy's got a sick pipe.
Mix matching. and
Yeah,
shit.
he's just got an assortment of other people's drug paraphernalia.
This guy's drugs with this guy's drug stuff, and I'm gonna guitar solo on the ground.
Yeah, let it ride. Yeah, get his legs straight.
Hey, drag him out, drag him out, drag him out, drag him out.
Drag him out. Dragging out. Dragging out. Hey, let's get another round of that Narcan going. How about us?
Hey, the gun's still in there.
Off the baby
In
changing station.
off the baby changing station is hilarious, but it is a flat surface. It's level.
Oh, this guy's a germaphobe.
No, he's making sure he doesn't have fentanyl on his hands because they're all stupid. They think you can overdose from it, like getting underneath your fingernails.
Can you not?
No.
Good to know.
Leave the door open for fire.
No, there's a lot of disinformation about fentanyl. You're not going to get, like, deathly sick because it's in the car. Like, you can just... There's a lot of it, you know? It's Schedule 2. They give it... It's in hospitals. They have it. It's around. This fucking...
Wait, are they hitting him again?
Yeah, dude.
On his left nostril.
On his left nostril.
And that's when he came to. That's when he came to when they pulse.
He just started snoring, dude. He didn't come to. He's breathing. He's got a pulse. Well, that's... Yeah, this guy's like, fuck. They're going to find out I'm drinking on the job. They're going to open up a whole investigation. Pause
I
it.
thought he was in there taking a poop, and as soon as
I thought he was in there taking a poop. That's hilarious. Maybe he's a long shitter like Joe.
Shout out to my long shitter NGMI fans.
Yeah, the failures are definitely long shitters. We're not efficient in the bathroom, you know, whether we're in there doing bumps or shooting up or committing tax fraud or just, you know, playing stupid games on your phone, you know?
I'm just running blackjack, honestly.
Are you?
Yeah, that's why I take long shits.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll get to that later, but go ahead and let it ride.
he's leaning against the corner. So I ran back and got
Oh, fuck. This guy's a nerd.
my car the way. Yeah. Hey, extra, just in case. I gave him one. I think they gave him another one.
And yeah, here's extra, because he might need 3. This guy parties. Believe me, we've hung out before. My God, try keeping up with him. Yeah.
Come on, Mark. Come on. Wake up, bud.
Oh yeah, just snoring.
Wait, do you just snore when you OD?
Oh dude, no, his body is shutting down. He's got no gag reflex.
I feel like they should have him on his side in case he yaks, right?
Well, they're right there so they can aspirate him. They can, you know, that's more so for like if you're by yourself, you know, or
like season.
if you're going to go to sleep. But they are like doing chest compressions and they're actively like observing his condition. So
Can you overdose on Narcan? They just keep hitting the
yeah,
guy.
I mean, you'd think. Well, here's the thing: it's all just taxpayer funded. So the pharmaceutical industry is like, yeah, just keep using it. Use as much as you need. Just hit them with it. It's all safe, no side effects. You know, just it'll take care of them. And he's still looking for a pulse. I mean,
No, he said he has a pulse.
he's holding on to his wrist because he's looking for a pulse. You know what I'm saying? They just said strong pulse.
4 in him right now.
4 in him right now. How much does that cost the taxpayer? And I mean, it's bad enough we're doing it for losers, but now we're doing it for cops. This guy made a clear choice.
Come on, Mark.
They're coming up. All right.
Cool.
Oh boy. The EMTs are coming up. They're probably going to throw him on a stretcher here in a minute.
Oh, he's awake.
Are they blurring his dick?
Yeah, I think his dick's
There
in.
we go.
Or maybe
Hell-
like his upper pubic.
Hell yeah, dude. He was rocking a guitar solo, rocking out with his cock out, thinking that he's about to smoke meth. Turns out it's fentanyl. I mean, what a drastic shift in vibe that is. He thought he was going to go right back out to work. His partner's like waiting on him. Thought he was taking a poop.
What's up? I saw a pipe. It's sitting right there now.
Let's go check out this pipe. Let's see what kind of pipe we're working with.
They haven't pulled his pants. I think he's just dick
Come on,
out.
dude.
Yeah, dick is out. Hell yeah.
You're good.
Bunch of dudes around a guy with his dick out. Nothing gay about this. It's just our buddy Mark. He smoked fentanyl. He's got his cock out.
There we go.
We don't want to pull his pants up before he comes to.
It's coming to a little bit more. Some things starting to kick in better. Come on, Marvin. Come on. Come on. Is it rapid at all, or is it nice normal?
Nah, it's rapid.
Okay.
Oh, it's the rapid fentanyl. It's the rapid Narcan. Oh, here come the firefighters, the real heroes.
Strong radial. You got some light respiration. Okay.
They're like, oh, fuck, dude. We just had one of these happen at our station.
Dude, the firefighters on fentanyl.
Yeah, dude. You know how many firefighters are probably popping pills?
This might be it right here.
This might be it right here.
Do we want to put masks on? If it's been all been there for a while, or
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I felt those.
Well, he would have brought it in with him.
Yeah, dude.
This is stupid as hell.
Yeah, these are the bright minds they've got working at the fucking Sacramento Police Department. The ones that are... Maybe you get a detective that's on meth to the scene. They can figure this out. Get one of the meth head cops. This case will be open and shut.
Oh,
Damp.
It's damp.
dude, you would feel the full. What are these? He brought it in with him. What are they
Yeah,
doing?
these guys are
Any other
fucking...
gloves floating around in there, do you? I don't think.
Maybe check his pockets, you idiot.
Unless you already.
Check his little drug pocket. The uniform comes with a little drug pocket. You know you were in training with him.
Pull up his last call that he was on and see if he already logged anything in RMS for it. I'm surprised we haven't done that, and if we're not finding it, he could have already possibly booked it.
He could have
Oh,
booked it. Dude, this guy's a
Oh my
fucking
God.
world-class idiot.
6:30-ish.
okay, we'll see another 14 feeling after that.
Because we could check your copy, right?
Yeah. Grab my small eye.
How many
He said the
cops
last-
does it
the
take to
the
find
the last he saw
a
was
piece of
it
foil?
went into a glove and into the trunk.
Right before.
Yeah. The guy told him it was meth, according to the updates.
The guy told him it was meth, and he smoked it willingly.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not in his pockets.
Really going for a promotion. And you gotta just kind of imagine, like,
Here, I'm not
that
feeling
traffic
anything,
stop was so efficient. The way that he was like, check your little drug pocket, give me the foil, you know, let's make this happen, in and out. These cops taking their sweet ass time, milking the clock, dude. Going for those overtime hours. Dude, it's not in the McDonald's bag. It's
That's just insane. It's if
They had nothing on this side.
okay, maybe the only reason they're showing us this is because they eventually do find it.
That side.
You think they find it in the car?
I don't think so. My instinct says it's on the guy.
Still
Yeah.
odd.
Well, wait, Off didn't have it.
No. No, I got from him that the last
Oh,
time I was
boy.
in the tossed it in the trunk, right?
Tossed it in the trunk. I mean, he pulled up before you, dude. He got it out of the trunk and he went inside.
That's fine.
I mean,
So that's why I have them checking in hopes that he already logged it in.
In hopes that he already logged it in. Dude, what are the odds that he took the drugs and still logged it in?
Or it should be floating
Well, he
around
could have
somewhere.
filed. I'm thinking like he could have filed it, but then held on to the. Well, I think you would have to hand it over for it in order. I don't know.
Yeah, if this is going to be a court case, it's going to be tested. I guess he never weighed it. Maybe he just took most of it and then was like, because he didn't smoke it off the foil. He had a pipe. So I guess maybe he took possession of most of it. That was happening a lot in Pennsylvania. There's a whole documentary, How to Fix a Drug Scandal. 2 different labs, opposite sides of the state. The people running the labs hooked on drugs, and they're fucking stealing the shit, and they had to throw out a ton of court cases.
Interesting.
A ton of people that this guy arrested. Free retrial. Better call your lawyer. It's like a class action for people in jail. Is like, dude, my cop got busted smoking fentanyl. Like, my case might get overturned now. Turns out the guy was a fucking junkie like me.
White substance and foil.
Off-white. What did Virgil Abloh make it?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Where that's at,
He
though, I
wrote
would assume it's
foil on the foil.
maybe it's
It's a West Side Gun reference.
Did we already?
Told Virgil, write brick on my brick.
I didn't check that at all.
It was like a few calls.
I was.
Because he writes rug on rugs.
6% here.
Do you know anything about fashion?
Nah. Oh, hold
We're
on.
back in the bathroom. Oh, well,
No.
now we're in the hospital.
He's a lot. Who's with him? Are these coworkers or family? I guess we'll find out when he
Yeah.
turns on his- Oh, and he's awake, dude.
Oh,
and
dude.
I think he's at that point where he's just like,
Dude, he's coming down and he's like realizing the consequences of his actions. Waking up in a hospital bed with cops standing over you is never a good feeling. That's
Yeah.
always, they always have some questions for you. You never won anything when when you wake up in a hospital bed and the cops are standing over you. You've never won a prize.
yeah, it's never the house clearing, home opener.
It may be a stupid prize for a stupid game you've played.
Oh, they cut his shirt. That's coming out of his paycheck.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got to get him a new shirt.
Yeah.
Taxpayer dollars. Thanks again. I mean, this guy was like setting records for. He was employee of the month, and now he's got all torn up shirts.
Are they trying to still find this fucking baggie
Probably.
with the foil? The guy's, is he conscious or is he just, he's looking over at him.
Yeah, he's like, oh boy, they're going to find. It's the little drug pocket.
It's
in the little drug pocket. There's the glove. You son of a bitch. Yeah, we see it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
You wouldn't have done anything. You wouldn't have
Oh,
at least
boy.
give him his belt back.
How embarrassing, dude. He doesn't even have pants on, and he's fucking...
You can send you over here. We're in room 23.
Oh, no.
Left hand cargo pocket.
I wonder who they're sending.
Yeah. So, there.
IA is getting on this, internal affairs.
Caused this one, that exposure. It was a foil that they pulled off of, like, from a call.
It's not an exposure, dude. You saw the pipe.
You can feel the foil in there. Yeah. it's all exposed. Yeah. You know what I mean?
These guys are idiots. They all listen to the DARE program. The same people who told you that weed is a gateway drug are the ones telling you everything about fentanyl. So they used to put it in lollipops, dude.
Like that one
Fentanyl's the
in,
true
SoCal.
gateway drug.
He was exposed to it. They
'Cause
were
it
just
gets you to
getting
those
rid of
gates.
some drugs that they found. And if he wasn't
Dibs.
tested with no gloves, I
Fuck.
hit him. He fell
No,
right
that
there.
sucks.
And I'm not familiar with that.
You can have it.
Yeah.
I will take it.
It's transdermal.
Transdermal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
it
big
can
word.
absorb through the skin. They make patches, like for end-of-life care, for like chronic,
Yeah, fent
horrible pain. Yes, it's transdermal, but like, dude, I mean, everybody talking about the micro. They measure LSD in micrograms. Micrograms is a measurement. People take fentanyl. You can take fentanyl and be okay. People do it all the time. The dosage can be tricky when you think it's meth. When you're smoking it out of something that resembles a light bulb, you know, it's like, you know, it could be a little tricky trying to get the dosage right if it's fentanyl.
I'm really surprised it doesn't happen more often.
Yeah.
Did he just say he's surprised it doesn't happen more often?
Yeah. I don't know if he's referring to like specifically in his force or just overall.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to know that like once you've defunded the police, like
It's one of those things, man. How many people we contact, how many drugs we actually find.
it's just one of those things, man. Way to dodge accountability for this. Like, it's just one of those things, man. Sometimes the cops are on meth. Sometimes the cops overdose on fentanyl.
Yeah, we all got it.
We got to tighten up. We got to do a little better as a force. Hands on the hips.
You're all right, man.
You're all right. You're for sure getting written up.
I don't like cops that wear hats, that like baseball style cop hat. Not a fan.
Oh, yeah? What cops do you like?
No, not like. I'm just specifically not a fan of the baseball.
Yeah, okay.
guy. That sucks. I like the trooper cowboy flat thing,
Those guys suck.
but they have cool hats though.
You see the mentally ill guy in Texas who makes the hats, and he like burns them, and he'll add like
Yeah.
fucking cool as shit.
They have
You
a
don't
spot
get-
like that in Kansas City.
You don't get those without fucking rocking out in the bathroom on some crystal meth. You know, it's good to have people like that around. It's a real shame that these guys are giving him such a hard time. You know,
His coworkers. These aren't even
dude.
cops to him. These are
Dude,
coworkers.
they just Narcaned him and took away his high.
Yeah.
He's pissed. I mean, it's bad enough that it wasn't crystal.
He got double duped.
He was trying to chase the dragon. He got turned around. The dragon chased him.
Was he in the hallway bathroom or in the locker
Yeah.
room?
The hallway bathroom. The one in the front lobby.
Yeah, the hallway bathroom. Yeah, the one we all use.
I guess he's lucky that he decided to smoke in the workplace rather than like save it for going home.
Yeah, where his wife could have found him.
Yeah.
No changes have been made to like your regular care.
Sexy nurse.
She's got a good voice.
Love the voice. Love the hair. The little nurse frog scrubs. Love them. Strippers that are working their way through nursing school. God, I love them. Okay,
Well,
so
there you have it, folks.
yeah, the cops are on meth and they just they overdose sometimes. They make mistakes. They're human. Dude, I mean, the cops are really hiring anybody nowadays.
Yeah.
And the meth heads are probably the best cops they've got. They're really, outside of when they get really tweaked out and they start looking for themselves. Suspect's around here somewhere. I know he is. Son of a bitch fits the description. I just saw him in the bathroom when I was washing my hands. Hang on, I gotta check underneath the stalls. There's gotta be a trap door down here. Is that Freebird? Wow! You know, like, what a fucking task force. Jesus Christ. That's not who you want knocking at your door, though, is the meth head cop. Makes so much sense, too, now when you think the little drug pocket. How the fuck did he know about that?
Well, he negotiated very quickly with that guy.
And he was like, yeah, we'll just give you a ticket. We'll get you out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not weigh it out. Let's not even test it. Let's make it so I can throw it in a glove, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, partner, I'm going to throw this in a glove, and then I'll race you back to the station where I definitely won't smoke any of it in the bathroom, and we'll just get it logged away in evidence.
I would love to, at a stoplight, pull up next to a cop, and I just, like, look over where I'm trying to act all safe, and I see him ripping, like, fucking actual crystal out of, like, a pen tube.
Yeah, dude. They're fucking... You see him doing a hot rail, just fucking, like, off the dash. Oh, yeah. Ready to go find some bad guys. Yeah, dude. Let's chase those bikers. Dude, meth head cops have got to be like... I mean, now that I think about it, all of the Georgia state troopers might just be gacked up. There's some real twack stars, official, certified. Because they keep the hands at 10 and 2, if you know what I'm saying, boys. And they fucking just pit everybody. They will fucking run over a family to crash your car going 200 miles an hour.
Arkansas is the same way.
Yeah, dude, they don't play. If you ever watch Ice Storm, there's this great documentary about the meth heads in Arkansas and like the fucking the DEA task force to take them down. And they chase this fucking car through Arkansas and they fucking pit it. Yeah, they catch some Ixons, some Mexicans. They catch some Ixons with a couple pounds of crystal, just the way it works.
How do you put that in a glove?
You can't. You can't put a couple pounds up in your ass. This is 250 grams. It's not going to fit in no vagina. Shout out to Chicken P.
Are those more rap lyrics?
Yes. I mean, I wonder if he was on meth before he joined the force. Because I'd imagine there's a drug test to become a cop.
I would hope.
With the funding cuts, I bet they don't stay up to date on the drug tests for the cops. You know what I'm saying? You got to pass one, and then they just kind of let you know, like, hey, at the end of the year, make sure you get some pee, All of them had, like, a worried look on their face, but they didn't seem concerned with this guy. They all seemed like, this is going to expose all the shit that I have going on. This is going to bring attention to me. They were focused on Los Angeles before. Now the heat's on Sacramento. They're
getting audited.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're definitely under a microscope. They better hope that the detectives investigating aren't on meth because they'll find some shit out. Yeah, the sergeant cheats on his wife with a 17-year-old prostitute and he pays her in cocaine.
Whoa.
Well, hey, what are you getting mad at me for? He's the one doing it. The chief of police in Sacramento is fucking a pedophile. He's a pedophile. Allegedly.
These are the sheriffs. These aren't actually.
These are just the sheriffs. These guys just like mostly handle like evictions and like when they have to go shoot someone.
If you owe on bills, they become mail carriers.
Yeah, a warrant. Just anybody serving a warrant, or executing a warrant.
You got mail. Mind if I just put that in the box?
You can dibs that one if you want.
But it's a gacked out cop.
You're not very good at it. If we're gonna clip gacked out cop.
Whoa.
Whoa. if we're gonna, yeah, if we're gonna clip out gack, out gook, out cake. Just bleep all of those. Yeah, no, if we're gonna, yeah, what are you gonna type in? You type or you type? I mean, because this guy's clearly, he's in the throes of addiction. If he's doing it on the clock. On duty is even more wild, but, you know, because, like, being addicted to drugs is one thing. Being addicted to drugs and doing it at work is another. And being addicted to drugs and doing it on duty is insane. I mean, that's just crazy. What if somebody needs you, you know?
My radio's dead.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, when you can't even call for help. You really can't. It's your radio is out of transmission and you're on the ground tweaking. And you're in zombie land. God, he looked so like at home when he was in that position. It looked like that was not a strain for him whatsoever. And I mean, that's addiction is life, you know? It's the ups and downs, the highs and lows. That's what makes art. That's what makes countries. That's what makes war. That's what makes sex. Like, everything is an addiction. I see how it works. I'm an addict in the truest sense of the word. Whether I'm using or not, it doesn't matter. Drugs, women, gambling, now, recent development. I thought I was a wizard at blackjack. I was up like 2,800. Turns out they've rigged it. Turns out the casino, they've rigged it all. I blew well, I was going to say I blew a rapper from Detroit, but that sounds real bad because I was just there. No, I wasted an amount of money that's commiserate to an amount. 42 Doug. I lost $4,200 approximately. And it happens, you know. I get the feeling, the highs and the lows, because like all it makes you want is more of whatever it is. Give me more of that. I would love it if I could get paid for that feeling. Imagine that. He's probably clocking overtime hours. Man, it's tough work keeping these streets clean from all this fentanyl. Or from all this meth. It's fucking tough keeping the streets clean from all this meth. It's real hard on my fucking lungs and nostrils, smoking and snorting all the meth up that I take off the streets. That's got to be real tough for him. You know, give this young man a medal. You know, he's living life. He's got an addiction. You know?
Do you think maybe he was just like a meth head and then he kept getting meth taken from him by cops and he was like, fuck.
He's like, that's actually a pretty good, you know, pretty good way to come up on easy meth. Yeah. He's like, actually, I don't even need to get paid for real all that good, you know?
Like my wife does real estate in California. Like,
yeah, like we're kind of chilling right now, actually. This is more so that I can just like find out where the good meth is at and really just like get free meth. But, I mean, anybody with an addiction, it's like, I feel for them. I have a soft spot for addicts. I'm going to be real. And like this gambling thing, I've noticed it popping up in other places, like outside of just where you would gamble. Like, I started sports betting. It's got me, like, I'm a rooter now. I like to root. I like to pick a team and I like to root for them, you know? I'm a big rooter. I like to root for, you know, like I like feeling like, oh, come on. Like all I need is, you know, and it's spilled its way over to like when I'm jacking off and I'm watching like amateur porn, and I'm like, oh, come on, dude. You can stay hard. You can do it. You ever watch a guy getting his dick sucked, and it's like, dude, why aren't you hard? She's really hot. Like, is it the pressure, dude? Are you nervous right now? Come on, you can do it. It's like you're betting on the guy's cock getting hard. You're like, you can stay hard. You can do it. Not the professionals, because they're all on performance-enhancing drugs. Yeah, dude. Dude, that's me at the slot machines. I talk to the slot machines like it's a hooker. I'm like, come on, baby. I know you want to give it to me. Dirty girl. Come on. All over. Just give it to me. Just give me one. What are you doing?
I unmuted it by accident. I was just pausing it.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to show you that video that I know you've seen it before. Everyone's seen it.
Yeah, everybody's seen that.
When you were like, I'm a rooter. That's what I imagine you doing at Chiefs games now.
That's what you picture me doing at Chiefs games?
It's just like, yeah, like Pacheco's running down the field and you're smacking your own ass with the brochure that you got at the beginning of the game.
No, dude, I'm holding up a big sign that says Deport Mahomes, dude. Dude, next the Chiefs are going to be hiring fucking meth heads. That's who they need on the fucking team.
They probably do. I think a lot of NFL players got busted in the 90s for smoking crack. Like just straight up
Michael
crack.
Irving had like a ton of coke and crack on him.
I think that's Michael
Irving?
Did he run the fastest 40?
I think so.
Yeah, because he smoked crack right before.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, he got caught up with like a half key and like with like chicks in like a Dallas hotel room. He's got a podcast now.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Not going to make it with Michael Irving. It's our direct competitor. People fall victim to addiction. And you never know what somebody's vice is. Everybody's addicted to something. Some people are just addicted to living life. You know, I'm addicted to living life on the wild side. You know, whatever it comes, you know, I want to see it. I want to feel it. I want to live it. I'm addicted to it, you know. I'm addicted to everything. You show me something, I can get addicted to it. If I like it, dude, you best believe I want it all the time. I have no self-control. There's no stopping it. And it's not just us lowly people at the bottom. It even affects those among us with podcasts. And even more, Drake. Drake is a gambling addict. Yes.
It's all promotional money, though.
Yeah, but he also loses. It's not all promotional money, dude.
The guy smacking his ass is more addicted to gambling than Drake.
Dude, the guy who is trying to like, no, dude. Drake is like, you don't understand how Drake's living, okay? Because you're maybe a fan of Drake. Maybe you like have this idea in your head where it's like life is like a Drake music video, but you don't understand Drake is the Canadian Diddy. Drake is a Canadian intelligence asset. It's a honeypot op as well. Why do you think so many of his associates have weird cases? Why do you think he's making out with 17-year-olds and making friends with teenagers? It's because he's an asset as well. And he has succumbed to some addictions. He's drinking lean in front of his kid. He's betting millions of dollars. He's definitely doing coke. He's fucking exotic women. We don't know the ages. I'm sure he doesn't ask. It's just based on how she looks. Everything else is just a mystery. She signs an NDA and they go separate ways. But he's the Canadian Diddy. He's throwing wild parties, and I get it. You go to a wild party once or twice, and things have a tendency to get a little out of control. Things get a little out of control when you're at a Diddy party or at a Drake party. When you board that tour bus when you come to this podcast studio, things may get a little wily. Things may get a little weird. Things may get a little out of control. I'm sorry. I know I'm fucking up the audio.
No, I can't hear it. You're good.
Things are bound to... God damn it. We are trying to wrap up here, ladies and gentlemen. Is it just going to keep going? Joe, give me your phone.
What is it?
Joe, give me your phone. Give me your phone. I hate my phone. Where was I?
Hit the lock screen on it real quick. Because I unlocked it. What was that timer for?
It's not a timer. It's my tile. It's a device so that if I am looking for my phone or my wallet, I can ring. I don't want to do an ad for Tile. What was I saying? Things have a tendency to get a little out of control at these parties. I mean, they're doing cocaine. They are doing cocaine, and that has a tendency to make people a little bit erratic. It can make people fly off the rails, no pun intended. You know, they can act a little crazy. You can get a little out of control. And people compare it to Adderall a lot. People are like, oh, you know, coke and Adderall. Adderall is for dorks, okay? It's for nerds. It's for the worker bees, you know? It's for the little pencil pushers and guys who sit at a computer. Decision makers are on cocaine. They're bullying people. They're pushing people around. Cut that out of the podcast. You can't have that. Your little fucking nerdy Adderall. Fucking take your prescriptions. You know, do what you need to do. Buy low, sell high. You know, that's the cocaine people. They just push people around. They do things. Yeah, bring me an escort. I don't care. She's a runaway. Doesn't matter. Fucking, are her parents looking for her? Not hard enough. I found her first. That's my best Drake impression. Hey, yo, I found her first. She was on the street corner.
That's probably the name of a song of his.
I found her first.
Yeah.
Probably is. And knowing Drake, he'll probably just steal that from the podcast and not credit me.
Fuck you, Drake.
Yeah, dude. This is an anti-Drake podcast. Joe's over here playing the early life game with Drake. He didn't know. That's pretty funny that you didn't know. But the parties, they get out of control. Is he Mossad or is he Canadian intelligence? You know, that's the question. That is the question. Because Mossad, they have their little fucking... Well, hang on. Before I say anything, what are you laughing at? Wasn't gonna say greedy or anything. I was just gonna say fingers. You know, Mossad's got their little fingers deep in everyone's little drug pocket. You know, they're going through it. They need to get they're taking it off the Colombians. They're taking it off the people on the streets because they got to fund these parties. They got to have these wild, extravagant sex parties so that they have blackmail. They're not making the drugs. Why would you waste money making the drugs when you can steal them for free? They're just jack boys at the end of the day. The cops just raid your shit. Yeah, we're going to write you a ticket. They're smoking it later, you know? And then it gets logged into evidence. And then somebody's like, oh, yeah, this is evidence. And then they take it up to the Drake mansion. And then Drake throws these wild, extravagant parties. And you may show up. You may throw some money on the roulette wheel that he had installed because he's a fucking degenerate. And you may do a couple lines. You may try a foreign substance. You may have sex with a woman who you've never met before. And things are going to get a little out of control. Things are going to get a little hairy. And you're going to leave from that party. God. Literally, God, please save me. Please, anything. And you're driving home and all those churches are closed. The churches ain't open at 2. Take me as I am, please, Lord, because I'm going to come as I'm is. I'm fucked up right now. I need this. I need you. Apparently, I can't be saved. This isn't rock bottom for me yet. I'm still looking. I'm still digging. I'm ready for it to get a lot worse before I say, I'm just breaking in the church and laying myself at the altar. Having a real coming to Jesus moment. You're going to have to take me as I am. I think that's it.
There it is.
Yeah, you didn't think the guy with the most streaming numbers had a little influence?
I'm gonna have to go Google Ashkenazi.